What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today is Friday, so happy Friday, everybody. I'm so grateful for you guys tuning into today's video. And today I'm going to be talking about an overview over the entire market. So I'm going to be running over a lot of the top coins as well as going into the total market capitalization and talking about where I think it's going to go. Before I actually get into my thoughts on the market though, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of the support that I've been receiving. It's so amazing to see my channel growing and so amazing to see everybody commenting and profiting along with me. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Since today is a market overview, I'm going to start off with the most important of them all, Bitcoin. This market right now is setting up for something very big, and I'm very excited about where it's going. You guys, this chart pattern is something that I've been waiting to see for literally years now. Since 2018 started, I've been waiting for a very specific pattern that's actually started to show up in Bitcoin today. So I'm going to get into that in a second, but first let's go into some of the smaller time frames, because a lot of people have been asking me, Dallin, what do you think is going on in the smaller time frame with Bitcoin? This whole rally up right here and this retracement scared a lot of people. And I understand your fear. I've been there. I felt it myself. And it's one of those things that you start to learn how to grapple with, how to integrate that fear so that you actually don't feel fear, you feel empowerment in these times. And what's actually interesting about this market right now is we're setting up for more upside continuation. So this whole pump right here and then this whole retracement that followed is very, very common when you're setting up for upside continuation, because the market's actually essentially showing you where it's going to go. There's a lot of FOMO buying showing you the strength of the bulls, and then because of how much FOMO came into the market, of course, there's short sellers in smaller time frames taking opportunity out of that FOMO, and they shorted the market. Now, that's very normal, but really the pump is what we're really concerned about, because the pump is showing you the strength. The pump is showing you how much the market is trying to move higher in this period. So I fully expect Bitcoin to continue to find support along this upward kind of pointing trend line and continue to break back up above that resistance level, back up above this resistance level, back up above that resistance level. And really all of that is setting up for a break of this resistance level and a break of this resistance level. So this price point right here is 10,300 and this price point right here is about 13,600, and our current price in Bitcoin is $9,713. So yes, you guys, I fully expect Bitcoin to carry the market. It is the one that has the most strength, and I expect that to continue. So really, there's a lot of fear, a lot of people panic selling, a lot of people wondering if we're going to test 7K. That's actually the most common thing that I'm seeing right now, is people calling for 7K Bitcoin. And to be honest with you, I kind of think we're just going to keep pushing higher and really blow away all of the bears that think that this market is still in a massive bear market. So that's my update on Bitcoin in the smaller time frames. You guys already know in the big picture, I'm fully expecting a break of the all-time high, which was about 20,000 per coin, and that will take us into price discovery, which will take us to 30,000, 50,000, and even higher. So that's kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin in the big picture and the short time frames. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the altcoins, because I think that a lot of the altcoins are setting up for a lot of upside continuation, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the mothership. It's going to carry the altcoins. But when we look at Litecoin right now, you guys, Litecoin is one of my favorite setups in the market as we speak. And this is because of a horizontal consolidation range. This is a continuation pattern. You usually see these patterns when you start to get some bullish movement coming. It can also be a downside continuation pattern. In this case, it's an upside continuation pattern. In the case of the previous bear market, there was a couple examples where it would have been more of a downside continuation. This horizontal consolidation range, break support, downside continuation. This one, we've already started a small uptrend, and then we're creating this consolidation pattern. So I expect a break up and upside continuation inside of Litecoin. And just like how Litecoin will, or how Bitcoin will break its resistance, this is the resistance Bitcoin is setting up to break. and then this is the other resistance Bitcoin is setting up to break. I fully expect Litecoin to break both of those resistance levels in the small time frames. And in the big time frames, I fully expect Litecoin to break well above the previous all-time high of $372, which will take us into price discovery mode and then really allow for us to shoot even higher inside of this market. There's bullish divergence on the weekly time frame on Litecoin, where we made this low and then this lower low. We actually made a low and a higher low in the price on Litecoin. So yes, you guys, I fully expect Litecoin to move up. Ethereum actually got shouted out by one of the, it was either the chairman of the Federal Reserve or somebody in the Federal Reserve. So Ethereum is doing very nicely today. And just, you guys, in the same way that I expect Litecoin to break this resistance of $267 would be the price on Ethereum, $267. I expect Ethereum to break above $267, and I expect it to break above $362. And then I fully expect it to break above the all-time high of $1,388, which will take us into price discovery and really rally us in this market quite significantly on the upside. So I'm really excited about Ethereum. Huge shout out to the Federal Reserve for shouting Ethereum out. I really am excited about the price action that will reflect that announcement. And it just goes to show you guys how much the world is actually adopting this technology. Even people high up in the government, they're adopting this technology. So I really voice my support for that support that they're voicing for us. So yeah, Ethereum is looking very good. I expect us to push higher in Ethereum. And really the altcoin market cap as a whole is going to do exactly what I just expressed in Bitcoin, in Litecoin, in Ethereum. I fully expect the altcoin market cap to break above 111 or 113 billion in market cap, and then 143 billion in market cap, which will take us up to the B-wave resistance of 300 billion, and in turn lead us up to breaking the all-time high of about 559 billion in total market capitalization. So yes, the total altcoin market cap is very bullish and is setting up for a beautiful, massive upswing inside of the market that will allow you to create life-changing wealth if you're one of the investors. If you're inside of cryptocurrency today, you are a visionary person. You're seeing what others can't see, and you're setting yourself up for massive gains in this market. XRP is another coin that I'm very, very excited about, you guys. The reason that I like XRP so much is actually because of how many people that hate it and because of how retraced it is. It's retraced over 90% since its peak, and it really reminds me a lot of 2015 Bitcoin, where you've got the first sell-off pattern. You have this huge parabolic run-up in value. You have a massive ABC correction back down to the support of the first sell-off, and you're really setting yourself up for a lot of upside growth inside of this market. And so this is definitely one that I'm very excited about, and it will do the same as all of the other coins that I've talked about. It'll break this resistance of 29 cents, which in turn will lead us to break the resistance of 49, 62, 97, and ultimately lead us to a break of the all-time high, which is just under $4 per XRP token. So that's one that is very good to be investing in, one I'm personally invested in. You guys, Tezos, you already know, Tezos tell you freaking Bezos. This is a coin that I've personally been buying a lot, having a lot of people that have been asking me about, what coins they should buy. This is what I've been telling them. That is definitely a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer coin to have in your portfolio, Tezos, and this will do the same thing, break this previous high of $3.55, ultimately break the B wave, and ultimately break the all-time high of $12 inside of Tezos, which, you guys, from current price, if we break $12, you're talking about a percentage gain of over 300% gains inside of this market. Now, Link is another one. Chainlink is another coin that is very similar to Tezos as far as being a no-brainer. This one is setting up for massive upside continuation, is getting ready to break the previous all-time high of $4.80, which will ultimately lead to a massive bull market over the next couple of years inside of Link, which will be extremely profitable and one that will make a lot of millionaires, maybe even a few billionaires, and really just have some life-changing wealth inside of this market. So I'm very excited about Chainlink. So that's kind of my overview over the markets as a whole. I did want to touch on a second. Normally I never talk about political stuff on this channel and don't really expect it in the future, but I did want to just touch on a second to show gratitude to my African American friends. I have a lot of them. I've learned a lot from, me being growing up in Utah in this very small town. I wasn't exposed to a lot of different cultures, so I've learned a lot from you guys, and I really appreciate you guys and wanted to voice my support to you guys and show gratitude for all the things you guys have taught me. I've learned a lot from you guys, essentially. So if there's any African Americans watching this video today, thank you guys. I really support and appreciate you guys, and really support and appreciate everybody that views and watches this channel. You guys, I made this channel so that I can help other people have the same profitability that I've had in these markets, and that's really my reason for doing this. So for all the people that stayed clear to the end of today's video, I do have a 20% discount running on my VIP, which would save you $199 off the 1-year VIP, which is a great place to start if you're a beginner. If you really want to change your life over your entire life, the lifetime is the next best thing, and that is going to be a 20% off on the lifetime as well. And if you maybe have a little more capital and want more in-depth, more one-on-one time with me, then the All Wave Power Series is definitely for you, and 20% off on that as well. So shoot me an email, shoot me a Discord message. I'll get you guys set up in the VIP today so you guys can have that same transformation that my other members have had and that I'm having and have had as well in my life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys, no matter who you are, no matter what culture you're from. And I look forward to seeing you in future updates and on the podcast on Sunday. As always, stay profitable out there.